125cc, 10 to 11, limited. In the gate, dirty 100 points on the table.
And that, then you're going to know a little info. What do you see, Meg?
I see the elbows up right now. I see we're just about ready to get it on, and gate goes down. Who's it going to be as they race to that first turn right
now? We saw Peterson on the outside, and he looks like he's trying to make it through there. Going to get shut out the outside. Oh, a couple of riders going down, but it looks like the, what is it? 39, 79 gets caught up in there. Foot pegs are dragging.
That's Hayden Nash, the number 39 on his gas machine.
I'm going to keep
They were 9 wide, Dean, coming through there. They were 9 wide from track to track, from banner to banner right there.
I'm going to keep an eye on that 99 Jax Baker.
Looks like the 55 out front has taken the lead right now. That's going to be Luke Taylor on the KTM machine. Hayden Nash.
Talon Rogers
falls back into that number 2 position.
Yes, sir. And there's Jax Baker right there in the top 10. He's a rider that's a permanent fixture on the Dirty 100 tour. So he's looking, maybe he can grab them 300 points.
Got a rider down there exiting the 10 Commandments, back up on 2 wheels. Absher Hall, the number 5 ride out front, leading the way. Luke Taylor in the number 2 spot. Going to be Hayden Nash now in the 3rd spot. Shannon Tarnow finds himself in 4th early in this one. And Talon Rogers rounding out your top 5 as the exit storyland.
A couple of guys outside looking in. There is Levi Letty back in 15th. Dupuy, K. Dupuy out there. Tucker Tix, Fuller, Tickner, Henrik. Levi Meyer has a lot of work to do back in 22nd. We're just going to highlight some of these guys so you guys can keep up with them. Carter Holmes out there, Dillette, Dakota Lee. Just some notables out there. Junior Giannette did not get the start that he needed.
Right.
Oh, tough break for Jax Baker. Must have went down in the fracas. He is back there. Came through in 41st, so he's got work to do.
Leader comes through hugging that inside line. That's Absher Hall. He's protecting and defending right now as he works his way over to the Bermuda Triangle. You see he's going to switch things up. Going to go to the inside right there for sure. Look at this. Takes over control of that corner.
Absher Hall, you better believe his grandpa's over there flexing those guns over there, holding that pitboard up, going, go, son, go, go. Talon Rogers, a South Carolina native, training over there at one of the facilities over there in South Carolina, near the Shoals. I believe he's at
the Shoals?
At the Shoals.
I got
over there.
That's our man Stu Baylor.
That's right.
Yep, that's our guy.
And Shannon Tarnow.
Stu was just up here hanging with us just a little bit ago. Yeah. Always brings a lot of cool stuff to the tower, no doubt about it.
There's Levi Letty from 15th all the way to 7th. So Levi Letty, Yamina burning out there as well.
Yeah, Yamina sitting in that number 6 spot. Levi Letty 7th. Abe Tessio in the number 8 spot. Braxton Gaither in the number 9 spot. K. Dupas in that 10th position. Look at this. As they reset the board. It's going to reset.
I think it's going to reset.
Yep,
You're 100%
it's going to reset.
right.
Let it shuffle.
We're not jumping on it right now. But when I start seeing a leader's name start falling down the board, they haven't came through.
Well, it hasn't yet. So I was just making sure that we reset with Rogers up at the top, the number 13 machine.
When they bounce through there, then it should reset.
Exactly. So right now.
I saw the 55. Was that Luke Taylor trying to get his bike refired? Up on the screen.
If that was the 55, yeah. So right now your current order looks like Talon Rogers now finds himself leading. Levi Letty in that number 2 spot. Shannon Tarnow works into the 3rd position. Burning finds herself in 4th right now. Hayden Ash in the number 5 spot. Luke Taylor followed by Braxton Gaither. Going to be Ryder Anderson now up into the 8th spot. Tucker Tix picks a couple up into 9th. Kate Dupas now into the 10th position.
All right, so let's watch them now as they come through 20 miles of bad road over there. I like what Levi Letty's at right now. If he is in the top 2, he's really made some moves out there. That's like 15 guys, 14 guys in one lap. So we're going to look at them as they buzz the tower here. You got Rogers, Letty, Tarnow, Burning, Ash, Taylor, Gollier, Tucker Tix, Dupuy, Innocent. And watch that little battle going on right outside the window. I see the number 13. That is Talon Rogers, and he has got a handful. Here comes Levi Letty around the outside. Letty now drops down to the inside. He shuffles the deck. It's Levi Letty trying to shut out Talon Rogers. Here they come. 1, 2, and 3 as they get through that Monster Energy finish line, and we are just setting up to be a dogfight here. Letty, Rogers, Tarnow checking in, Burning. And Burning, one of those riders that went with Jeff Cernick over to Europe, and he's very proud of his team. Jeff, Jeff, come on.
Yeah, jump in here, Jeff Cernick. This is good stuff. So at Team USA, Umena Burning, we talked quite a bit about Chase Brennan earlier with a great ride over there. So talk about where you guys went about a month ago.
Well, we were at the Czech Republic in Lynn, Czech Republic.
You said it. I mean, I don't know.
What a beautiful facility.
I can't pronounce it. Yes.
And I took my Warriors over.
Yeah.
And we had a good event. We had 2 riders on the podium.
Yep.
And the team got second place overall. And we're ready to go back, and we're going to beat the French this year.
I think we're going
to win this one. Okay.
We're going to what's that, Lativa? Is that where it's close to that? Is where the next one is almost in Russia.
Rega.
I'm going.
You're going to Russia. You've been in a mission your whole life, man.
I'm going.
We're going to fly.
I'm going with them.
You fly into Riga, which is Latvia.
Yeah.
And the back is in Estonia, which is 2 hours away.
I got to go with this guy.
Yeah, you've been, since Rocky 5, you've been looking to go to Russia.
Whatever it
Do
takes.
damage for Team USA.
Yeah. I always get my picture taken with the American flag and a Russian billboard.
Really?
Yeah.
Nicely done. So that's Team USA. Good job. Yes. So Umena Burning, by the way.
Yeah.
She's moved up to 3rd in this moto. Remember, she won a moto here last year and was, top 10 over there?
Yes. Yep. And she got 6-1 moto. And she is, I'm telling you, a strong woman. And I'm very proud of her. And she will do very well this year.
Just on the 21 down, back on the bike. Go ahead.
Tell me how you go about picking your riders. How does that, is that just a random select, or is it something you...
I mean, obviously performance is important.
Yep.
Okay. But we also have to look at other things. And since it isn't funded, they have to actually have some extra money. We do raise money. And most of that money goes towards renting the motorcycles, team gear, and doing the best we can. But the biggest thing is, can the family afford to go? And we're like this year, we're going to Estonia. I can only imagine what the flights are for that. And a lot of the families want to take 3, 4, and 5 people,
I've already looked. They're almost 10 grand.
Yeah.
To get over there.
No, you have already looked. This is a year in advance.
When I tell this man I'm going somewhere with him, I'm
Look at Umena Burning behind the billboards. Big battle right now at Talon Rogers. This is for 2nd and 3rd. Rogers in the 13. Umena, the young woman who took a moto win last year, fighting for 2nd, and she's actually made up some ground, getting around Shannon Tarno and looking for more.
Can't take none away from Levi Letty. Big strides right there.
He's pulled away. Right, so let's be honest, Jeff, that is a big thing. It's a big commitment for the families to get that experience at FIM World Junior. Yep.
It is, but it's what I tell the kids and the families is they leave that event with friends from all over the world.
Oh, cool.
And if you ask any of the riders, they're still talking to friends from South Africa, from Australia, from France, from Great Britain, and they have friends for life. And it's a great experience, and like I said, though, it is a commitment.
And what do they learn on the racing side? I got to imagine that's quite an experience.
I'm telling you what, every one of our riders, and you watch them, that come back here, Joey Vicari, won a moto today. Okay?
Braxton Mays you had last year, and this guy's like checking boxes.
On fire.
Yeah, on fire.
Yep, and
something that happened.
It is, they're racing against the world over there. They come back here, and they're ready mentally, and we all know the mental part of racing is more important than the bike itself.
Yeah, you're seeing it for Umena right there, using the outside through the sand. Umena Burning, taking 2nd away from Talon Rogers,
and that's a handful to do. Talon Rogers isn't no easy pushover.
Not at all.
And to talk about the funding, Jeff does a lot of charity fundraisers And I was with him one time, and he's like, okay, finally, we made enough money to get the bikes.
Okay.
Now he's on to the next box, like, we have to get flights now. There's little milestones that you have to accomplish early on to make that thing possible.
It is.
It's not wake up, we're going next week.
No,
he works on this thing. You're working on it right now.
Right now we are. We're working on fun. Yep. Wes and I do a fundraiser at the Pastrana Pro Challenge. We have an auction that we do.
Okay.
And that usually raises right around $20,000, and all that money goes to, not to Jeff going to Europe, okay? It 100% goes to the team.
No, he'll look at me and go, I got enough money now to rent the bikes. Now I have to move on to something else. And that's in September. He's already trying to get it ready.
Well, what I've seen, even with Team USA and Motocross the Nation, is every dollar you make, there's something else you can do to help the athlete to perform better.
Constantly.
If you can get a bigger budget. Yeah. Yep.
So-
to make them more comfortable, whatever it might take at the racetrack to have more infrastructure.
And we have great people that support us. You know, Ryan at South of the Border, Chris at MX6 Racing. They were both big donors this year.
That's cool.
That helped, and many, many other ones. And I've even had some families walk up to me and give me $100.
Really?
That $100 will pay for a couple meals.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
and so it works. It's this was my 13th year doing it. My first year was actually in the Czech Republic, so I did a big circle this year, and I love it. It's a passion, it's a pride, and I love working with these kids.
Has there ever been talk, as Levi Letty continues to lead here, ever been talk of the event coming to the United States?
We're working on it.
You
right
are?
now.
Okay. You've put the bug in the ear?
We are working on it.
Okay. Now, that would be exciting. I'm sure a lot of tracks would like to host that as we watch this battle here. Got a couple other messages to get out. The 13 of Rogers, Shannon Tarno, and Umena Burning battling it out.
And Letty's still holding court out there.
Hey, I just want to mention, coming up in 15 minutes, this is really cool to do this at Loretta's. Kawasaki is going to have the first public unveiling of the KX327 two-stroke. You've seen pictures, you've seen a couple teaser videos, but they're going to pull the tarp off the bike and start it for the first time in front of an audience at 12:30 at Greenville. So 15 minutes, head to Kawasaki Greenville. Ryan Villapoto and Stu Baylor will be there to take the motocross and the off-road model of the KX327. And then every day,
Are we gonna?
no riding. Slowly but surely, we're going to unveil it, we're going to start it, and then this is a brilliant move. Every day at 3:27 p.m., they're going to have start it again. Every day at 3:27, they'll crank the two-stroke up, rev it out a bit. That'll be cool. So someday we'll get Ryan Villapoto. I'm sure we'll see him ride it.
I want to see Kevin Kelly ride that thing.
You want to see Kevin Kelly? Kevin Kelly
Or
goes
you,
way
Leach.
back at the Cowie. It goes way back.
I mean, if
a lot
either
of
one of you
Cowies.
guys could ride it and get around the track, they will know that it's a rider-friendly bike. If
That
you
is
guys
true.
can pull
That
it
is
off.
true. I did hear the bike was a little
that
bit
opens
all
the
around.
door for everybody instead of a skilled rider.
One lap, just any
Yeah.
speed. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
So you're growing leaps and bounds.
Maybe
too.
at 12:30 they'll start it. 12:35, I'll take it.
12:37.
12:37.
Oh, 3:27.
3:27 is when they'll have every day you can see it and listen to it, but today is the first ever. They're going to pull the tarps off it. You can see the bike in person for the first time, like anywhere. Pretty cool that Cowie selected Loretta's two-stroke
Umena's closing in on
the
Letty.
lead.
Yeah.
2 to go.
2 to go, and he is closing in.
Good thing we got Jeff Cernick here. I was getting all hyped on the two-stroke. Yeah, 3 seconds faster the lap for Burning
He's
over
closing in
Leda.
that
If you're
last
Levi
lap.
Letty, you better do a checkup from the
Telling
neck
you.
up, and you better drop that hammer like Cole Trickle and get her done.
My warrior is coming.
She learned a lot over
Jeff,
there in
there's
Europe.
something about the people
Watch
that hang
that
out with you.
41 Cobra.
That girl, I'm telling you, she is a strong woman, and she is, like I said, she's a warrior.
Can she do it again? Got the Moto win last year. She has Letty on that number 4 in her sights with about
Take the
a lap
shot.
and a
Take
half
the
to
shot.
go.
That's it.
Take the shot.
That's
She's
it.
trying to line it up.
Shoot,
Maverick
baby,
Goose.
shoot. Come on,
Take
girl.
the shot. That's not right yet. It's not right yet. Take the shot.
Take
I
the
can.
shot.
I can. Yes.
We're going to see if there's
Shots
some
fired.
race management here from Letty. He had a huge lead. Was he just managing it? Did he get the word?
I don't know.
Maybe take a look over the shoulder because Burning
better
is
get the word.
closing.
If you don't have the word, he better get the word
He
now
better get the
because
word.
he's going to hear her back there barking.
Probably close enough. I think Letty might have
I
responded
think-
here.
I
We'll see
think
the
he
next time
did.
around. Yep.
Well, there they are in the sand wash. There's Letty going into the Bermuda Triangle.
We'll have the lap time of the number 4 in just a minute to see if
And-
he picked it back up.
That's a white flag right there. So there is still a minute and
There's
a
time,
little bit.
but he went back to the 217s.
He did.
All right.
And she
She's
went
at
218. So
Okay.
she ran a 216. That lap a 218. So she had a bad lap.
He had a
Levi
good
had a
lap.
good one,
Had a
and
good
that
lap.
might tuck it away. Levi Letty, great job under pressure. But look at the riding style of Burning, bouncing through those huge for a 65 braking bumps.
Talk about championship position though. 2,
Two is just as
3,
good as
any
the
of
one.
those.
Yep.
Perfect.
First moto, 2 is just as good as a 1.
If you go into there and you're going into Moto number 2, your strategy is you're looking good.
And shout out to Shannon Tarno, won that battle with Talon Rogers to get to 3rd. So he's in it as well. Talon Rogers 4th. João Ferreira Jr. is 5th. Ryder Anderson 6th. Carter Holmes 7th. Tucker Tix is 8th. Jax Baker and Levi Meyer. That is the top 10. Last lap here. Can Levi Letty on that number 4 bring it home?
I'm going to give a notable shout out to Cruz Peterson. Started on the outside gate, was back in like 41st at one time. And you're going to give those kids that are working really hard out there, you got to give them some credit out there. They can come out here and run half the field from way back then, some deficit. I'm going to tip my hat to those riders out there that are working that hard.
And you know, Wes, Jax Baker,
I know.
He was my third place. He was my bronze medalist in the World Championship.
And
so that's just showing you how tough that entire field is.
Yeah, but look at the position gain for Jax Baker in this moto. He's made up 28 spots to get to 8th. So that's, I'm going to guess, a bad gate pick in the first moto. Watch for Jax as the week goes on.
Well, he was up in around the 12th spot and had something happen to him. He dropped way down on the radar screen and then picked that bike up.
Dang.
He's a Dirty 100 rider. He's winning a lot all throughout the series. And now this happens, but hey, don't count him out. He can still go out there and best and win 2 motos, and he's a hero.
I agree.
You get a gold medal from here, you're doing good.
No, I agree. But like I was saying, though, that's how tough this entire field is. You know, Jax got 3rd place overall in the world, and he's battling.
That's you complimenting the field.
Everyone.
Much respect.
The entire field.
Yeah. And I said it all day. That's the irony of Loretta's. We've got areas. We've got the regionals. You bring the best 42. There's no ifs, ands, outs about it. And these parents need to know, if you're the 42nd guy, you're one of the best. You're one of the best.
I agree.
One of the best. Don't cut yourself short, folks.
Well, the best in this one, checkers are out, is going to be Levi Letty. Good job, ran the 2:17s back-to-back on the last 2 laps, and that was enough to hold off Burning, who was digging. She ran 2:17 as well, but the final margin is going to be about 3 seconds. Levi Letty takes the gold. Jimena Burning 2nd. Shannon Tarnow has come across in 3rd. Ferreira and Rogers will round out the top 5. Good charge by Ferreira there at the end to make up another spot and get the 4th. Annison, Tix, Baker, Holmes, and Meyer are going to round out the top 10. You see Letty there coming out of Florida, and Burning. She's only 10 years old, and she's in that 10 to 11 class, so she's actually got time. Could probably come back in this class next year, but right now she's thinking about getting that podium spot and battling Tarnow and Letty for the title. Levi Letty, though, that was a heck of a ride, Wes.
Levi, he put it down. He has grown leaps and bounds. So, Rest recap coming up. Let's look at it, Weege.
Brought to you by AMSOIL.
AMSOIL, the leader in synthetics. And here we go, compliments of AMSOIL and Flow TV. Let's get a look at them right now. There's the start. Everybody pretty clean. They're about 9 to 10 wide, like Jeff Cernick said, to the 10 Commandments. A couple of riders going off the track. There they come. There's your leader right there as he comes down that 20 miles of bad road. Little battle going on right there. Heated up at the end between Levi Letty and Jimena Burning. And they are going to come in. There is Levi Letty now hitting that 180. And to the checkers is the top 2. Great job out there by those guys out there. And we've got our man, Zach Herring. There you go, Zach. Down there. And we are going to kick it down there. There is the Monster Energy top 10 compound. We sort them out. We give them some water down there. Everybody's for everybody down there. Don't matter what team you're with or what group you're with, train facility, everybody's down there handing water. Mike from Club MX, he's giving everybody, whoever, water. He's not holding back just his guys. So that's camaraderie down there. That's going on down there. Everybody's for everybody down in that compound.
You said it, Wes. A huge congratulations to our entire top 10. Big celebrations going on underneath the Monster Energy tents, but we need to do some celebrating up here on the podium as well. We'll try to get your gold medalist, Levi Letty, up here on the podium. He's celebrating with the family, and certainly something worth celebrating after a performance like that. Let's get ready to bring him up. Starting the week off with a gold medal and had to fight for it late in this one. Put your hands together. Levi Letty, gonna grab your first moto win. Levi, we'll let you throw the hardware on, and then let's talk on how we got it done. Executed it, I'm sure, just like you drew up at home here. We'll get you center stage so everyone on Flow Racing can see you as well. Take us through Moto 1, man. How are you feeling?
Got the 9th gate pick, came out with a somewhat decent start, worked through the pack, got out front, rode my race, and everyone said I was too big, so I had to come race it and win it.
Yeah, I had to shut down the haters, man. That's what it's all about. Now, you pulled the big chip 29. What was the thought process? You're going to have your work cut out for you, but clearly you were up for the challenge.
Yeah, I knew I had practice going through the pack last year, so just got up front and rode my race.
Did exactly what you needed to, man. Well, I know you got a great group of people helping you out behind you. Who do you want to say thank you to and celebrate with?
I want to thank FXR, TCD, Alpine Stars, Dunlop, Noble Graphics, KTM of South Georgia, TLR, Slade Racing, Tamer, Metro East Moto Photos, Mika Metals, Moto Muck, and I also want to give a huge thanks to Sorby Academy, Ranch 54.
There it is. Congratulations. Levi Letty gets the job done and starts the week off exactly how he was hoping with a big #1. Great job, Levi. We're going to switch things out here. We'll bring up our second place finisher, taking it all the way down to the wire. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Yumina Burning in the #2 spot. Yumina will get you up front here. First off, there is your silver medal. Congratulations. What a dogfight that was. All the way down to the white flag. You were taking it to the checkers. Take us through that fight.
Yeah, I got off to a pretty good start. I was like 10th, and then I was trying to make as many quick passes as I could, and then I took a little bit longer when I was trying to get around Talon Rogers, and then once I got around him, I just went as hard as I could to try to get back to Levi.
And that's exactly what they were saying in the tower. It was like you had a nitrous button on there. You clicked a gear, and we're going towards the front. You're in great position as far as title contention goes. Got to be fired up for those second motos already, right?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to win both.
I love it. I love it. You're going for gold out here. And all, who's celebrating with you? Who do you want to thank for getting you out here to the ranch?
I'd like to thank my family, my coach Shannon Nide, TJ Mike Mechanic, 110, 100%, Bees Moto Lab, Cobra, Tamer Whole Shots, Alpine Star, Dunlop, T-Rex Throttles, and everyone else that's helped me get to this point. Thank you.
There it is, folks. One more time. Put Yumina Burning walking away with a silver medal here in Moto #1. Certainly a very solid performance. And last but not least here on the box, we're going to bring up Shannon Tarnow, finishing up in the #3 position here in Moto #1. Just like we've been saying all day long, if you're up here on the podium to start the week out, you are right where you need to be. Keep the applause rolling, folks. Put your hands together. Shannon Tarnow. Shannon will get you up front here so all the folks at Flow Racing can see you on screen. And you certainly have earned the screen time, man. What a performance that was. Take us through the moto here. Come over here. We'll get you center stage. Tell us about that race out there.
It was just fun and rough.
And it's Loretta Lynn's. We knew it was going to be a rough man, and I'm sure you've been putting in the time at game moto on those rough tracks. Did you feel like you were well prepared for this one?
Yeah.
No, are you tired after a race like that?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Well, you go cool off down in the creek and get ready to come out swinging for Moto 2. Any changes you think you're going to make, line selection or anything like that?
A couple.
You're not going to hand any secrets out up here on the podium. I understand. Got to keep it close to the chest, man. Well, you got a great team behind you. Who do you want to thank for getting you up here?
O'Neill, Alpine Star, Mitten, Cobra, Bees Moto Lab, PR2, One Industry, and everyone else. Thank you.
There it is, folks. One more time, put your hands together. Shannon Tarnow going to round out the podium. We'll send things back up to you guys in the tower.